Have you ever heard of a massive, thriving civilization that simply vanished? Not over centuries, but seemingly overnight. This isn't a fantasy story. It's the real-life mystery of the Indus Valley civilization, one of the most advanced societies of the ancient world. Imagine cities with over 50,000 people, thousands of years before the Roman Empire even existed. We're talking about places like Mohenjo-daro and Harappa in modern-day Pakistan and India. These weren't just random settlements. They were masterfully planned urban centers with grid-like street layouts, sophisticated drainage systems, and even multi-story houses made of uniform, baked bricks. They had public baths, granaries, and bustling marketplaces. It was a level of urban planning that wouldn't be seen again for thousands of years. The people of the Indus Valley were incredible innovators. They developed a standardized system of weights and measures, which tells us they had a complex economy based on trade. Archaeologists have found their distinctive seals and pottery as far away as Mesopotamia, proving they were part of a vast international trade network. They were skilled artisans, creating beautiful jewelry from carnelian beads and intricate sculptures like the famous dancing girl bronze statue. What's truly fascinating is the apparent lack of grand palaces, royal tombs, or temples. It suggests a more egalitarian society, perhaps governed by a council of priests or merchants rather than a single powerful king. Even more mysterious is their writing system. We've found thousands of examples of their script on seals and tablets, but to this day, no one has been able to decipher it. It's a lost language holding the secrets to their beliefs, their history, and their daily lives. What stories are locked away in those symbols? We can only guess. For over 700 years, from about 2500 to 1900 BC, this civilization flourished in peace and prosperity. There's very little evidence of warfare, no major weapons or fortified walls around their cities. It seems they were a remarkably peaceful people. And then, it all stopped. Around 1900 BC, the cities began to decline. The meticulous urban planning fell apart, trade routes dried up, and the population dwindled. Within a few centuries, the great cities were abandoned, left to be swallowed by the earth. The people, and their unique culture, seemingly disappeared from history. So what happened? This is the million-dollar question that has puzzled historians and archaeologists for decades. There isn't one single answer, but several compelling theories. One of the leading ideas is climate change. The Indus Valley depended on the mighty Indus River and the monsoon rains. Evidence suggests a major shift in climate patterns around that time. The monsoons may have weakened or changed course, leading to prolonged droughts that devastated agriculture. The Sarasvati River, another major waterway in the region that supported many settlements, is believed to have dried up completely. Without a reliable water source, farming would have collapsed, and the large cities would no longer be sustainable. Another theory points to environmental degradation. The sheer amount of baked bricks used to build their cities required an enormous amount of wood for fuel. This could have led to widespread deforestation, soil erosion, and flooding, making the land less fertile and harder to live on. Some researchers also suggest that major tectonic activity, like an earthquake, could have altered the course of rivers and caused catastrophic floods, forcing people to abandon their homes. It was likely not a single event, but a perfect storm of factors. A changing climate, a degraded environment, and the collapse of their trade networks probably combined to bring this once great civilization to its knees. The people didn't just vanish into thin air. They likely migrated in smaller groups towards more fertile regions, gradually assimilating into other cultures. Their legacy didn't completely disappear. Some elements of their culture, like certain religious symbols and farming practices, may have been passed down and influenced later civilizations in India. The story of the Indus Valley is a powerful reminder of how even the most advanced societies are vulnerable to environmental changes. It's a 4,000-year-old mystery that we are still piecing together, one discovery at a time. What do you think was the main reason for their collapse? Let me know your theories in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this journey into the past, don't forget to like and subscribe for more historical mysteries.